Woman is directed by Patty Jenkins and stars Gal Gadot and Chris Pine, and is the origin story of Diana Prince, who eventually trains to become the Amazonian princess we know as Wonder Woman. The basic premise of this film is that Chris Pine's character is from the war and he crashes onto Diana Prince's island, well, in the ocean. She rescues him and he tells her he is fighting a war to end all wars. She wants in, she wants to help, as that is the Amazonian code to save the world. All the while she's thinking there is something spurious going on in the background of this war. Now first off, I have never seen so much controversy surrounding this film because it is directed by a female. And I can gladly say that those people were so wrong. Wonder Woman is A, one of the best DC films in the cinematic universe, and B, one of my most favorite comic book films this year. First off, I want to talk about Gal Gadot as Diana Prince and Wonder Woman. She absolutely killed it in this film. You can tell she is settled in with the character. She's a lot more comfortable, a bit less stiff than she has been in previous instances. The entire time she's on screen, she has this presence and power about her. And what I love about this film is that she's not perfect. She is not a perfect superhero, and it's clearly demonstrated. We see her training when she's a child right up to her adult age, and she's learning along the way, and Patty Jenkins takes us along for that ride. Chris Pine is great in this film. Him and Gal Gadot have fantastic chemistry. He has great comedic timing, and the comedy is strategically placed. It's not forced, it's subtle, it's well written. Visually, this film is stunning. It is quite heavy with CG, most notably towards the end. It does have that typical DC fight at the end with mass destruction. Nowhere near as bad as Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel. Nonetheless, the CGI is done in a way that it blends well with the practical, yet it leaves you visually immersed in the film. Fight choreography was amazing. It was cool to see all these women just throwing down, beating the piss out of everyone. Some people have had issues with the overuse of slow-mo in these fight scenes. However, I think it works really well, because when you really slow down, you can see the beautiful choreography of these fight scenes, almost like a dance. Now, the main antagonist of the film does throw you a bit of a curveball, which I was not expecting, and was great because it just wasn't a typical cookie cutter villain, and you will understand that when you see the film. And what separates Wonder Woman from the rest of the DC cinematic universe is how much heart it has. Gal Gadot as a person is so loving and caring. She's so appreciative of this honor of playing Wonder Woman, yet she still carries that over in the film. She's a caring character. She cares about humanity. And at a time where the whole world is at war, all you need is love, and that will get you through. And that's what the film is basically all about in the end. And honestly, if I've got to nitpick this film, guys, it's just the pacing. There are a couple of times when the pacing was thrown off. There were times when some scenes could have been wrapped up a little bit earlier. Some overuse of CGI in some shots, but you've kind of got to expect that with a comic book film, and most notably something like Wonder Woman. And of course, I got to talk about the costumes. Being the cosplay guy, the costumes were just absolutely beautiful, whether it be the Amazonian costumes, the warrior costumes, hell, even the soldiers' costumes, perfectly made for the time period that they were going for. The film came out yesterday in Australia, Thursday, and I'm actually filming this on a Thursday, but this is being uploaded on the Friday, so it's kind of hard to try and drown out all the hype and all the positive reviews, because you want to have your own opinion. Story-wise, it's solid, it has heart, the acting is amazing, the character development is amazing. You've seen that black and white photo that was in Batman vs Superman, we see it in Wonder Woman, and they're emulating taking that photo in the film. So we do have sidekicks along with Wonder Woman and Chris Pine's character, and they're just not one-dimensional cookie cutter characters. These guys have layers to them, they have backstories, and you really feel for them, which is great. Like, Patty Jenkins just didn't throw these characters in there for the sake of having sidekicks. They're there for a reason. So guys, overall, I had a fantastic time with Wonder Woman. I was immersed in it. I highly recommend checking it out. It is a perfect addition to the DC cinematic universe. It is women taking care of business, and to anyone that doubted this film because of a female director, shove your keyboard up your greasy ass sideways, because with that being said, I'm giving Wonder Woman 4.5 geeks out of 5. I left the cinema with a big cheesy grin on my face. I felt good because she's such an amazing character, and Gal Gadot has nailed the character of Wonder Woman. So guys, please drop a comment below when you have seen Wonder Woman. What did you think? Do you think it's the best DC Cinematic Universe film so far? Do you think it is a perfect addition to the Wonder Woman legacy, even though this is the first cinematic solo outing for her? Oh, by the way, anytime you hear this theme, oh, the hairs were standing on the back of my neck. She's just like handing guys nutsacks to them and pounding the shit out of them. That sounds really bad. You get what I mean. She kicks ass. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are happy. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. Be merry, be silly. And until next time, geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.